Previously on the Adventure Zone, he takes this rod, he points it at the door frame, and it opens up to a greenhouse. It's the most gorgeous collection of plants that any of you have ever seen. Remember, don't leave anything behind, and you cannot take anything with you.
Except memories.
Jenkins killed the engineer, switched clothes with him,
and then burn up the body.
Previously on the Adventure Zone, one of our reclaimers, a brave soldier named Lehman Kessler, was murdered in the city of Rockport. He had just managed to locate and retrieve one of the grand relics. He managed to secure passage on this train, loaded his cargo onto the train, so all three of you can board, but one of you will need to be Lehman Kessler, retrieve the relic, and get it back to us any way that you can. Yeah?
Shh. Be cool for 2 seconds.
Okay. You pull the handle and your descent starts to slow down. You realize just as you land that you are in a swamp. These dark green leeches begin to come out of the tree.
I'm going to run over to the tree, and I'm going to use Rail Splitter to fell it so it falls over on top of all 3 of them.
Okay, awesome. But the tree falls to the side and just completely obliterates the leech that was closest to the base, the one that was actually right next to you, Magnus.
Listen to Rosa Crunch over here.
Are you a Max Fun Drive donor or a Max Fun Drive boner? Time to make up your mind as you enter the Adventure Zone!
Is that the music?
Yeah, good work, Travis.
What is that music, by the way? That's beautiful.
I wrote it with my mouth.
It's Travis. The opening theme to the Adventure Zone is just Travis doing a cappella.
Wow.
One leech down. Next in the order is actually the leeches. The 2 of them are...
the 2 of them mourn their fallen friend. They lose a turn.
They're about 5 feet apart.
No, Steven!
In front of the felled tree. One of them scooches over towards Magnus, and one of them scooches over toward Merle. Magnus, the leech that has moved over towards you, doesn't actually lunge forward and attack. It actually rears back and opens up that hideous sarlacc-like mouth. You see its haunting glottis part in the back of its throat, and it tries to spray you with a stinky yellow fluid. And you are going to need to make a dexterity saving throw to prevent.
How do I do that? Just roll a d20?
Roll a d20 and add your dex.
That is 17.
17. Okay, yeah, you dodge out of the way of this stinky yellow fluid. It lands with a splash.
Guys, look out for their glottis.
Merle, the injured one that you hit with the thorn whip, has moved over to you. You are waist deep in the muck. You sank down during your last turn. It does rear back and attacks you. And it gets a 19 versus your AC.
I'm going to use my defender thing.
You are not next to Dad, so you cannot. You have to be within 5 feet.
Do I?
Yes.
Oh,
I am
correct.
going to...
You basically, in order to use that, Travis, you have to be, like,
Right next to him.
fighting in melee with the same person.
Sorry, I thought it was someone I could see. It's been a while since we fought anything.
Yeah, because you're not Captain America. You can't, like, chuck your shield in front of them.
I look forward to gaining that ability later on whenever the DM deems it appropriate.
Well, I gave you an instant chop down tree axe in the last episode, so...
Griffin, when we started the last episode, I was in my head going, I hope Griffin puts me near a tree. Even if it's just like walking down a road, there's a tree, Magnus chops it.
Merle, do you have something to prevent this attack? Because you said you were going to do something.
Yeah, I thought it was my turn.
No, it's the leech's turn, and he has bitten you for... Ooh, damn, 9 damage.
Wait, did the leech roll to attack?
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't get a chance to evade?
He rolled a 19 against your AC. God, it has been a while since we've done a battle, huh?
What am D&D?
He rolled a 19 against your AC. What's your AC?
18.
Yeah, so he hits. He rolled a 9 for the damage. And he doesn't just bite you. He actually
bites you and empties out your bank account.
He bites you. Well,
He steals your identity.
he empties out your blood account a little bit. He latches on there and he gets a good pint and a half of your blood out of you. And when
That's
he
ridiculous. You don't know how much a pint is.
That's a lot, Griffin. That's a lot of blood.
That's 3 cups of blood.
Hey, I'm fine. Don't worry about me.
He drank 3 cups of blood.
I can spare it. I'm all right. Now I'm pissed now.
Wait, you can spare it? Did Merle have a lot of extra blood we don't know about?
There's the time expended. Did he just say, well, he's going to be at that for a while, I'm going to go have a lie down, try to find some little Debbies?
No, he basically just shotgunned Dad. He basically just shotgunned Merle. Okay. Yeah, he got. I'm going to stick with it. Pint and a half. Suck that right out of you. And when he detaches, he actually looks a little bit hardier than he did just before the.
He's grown a beard.
Now it is Taco's turn. Taco Tuesday.
How close are those 2 homies to each other? The 2 leeches?
They're about 15 feet away from each other. One is sort of engaged with Magnus, and one just had
the exact right number.
Okay.
I'm going to cast Thunderwave.
Thunderwave. What is that now?
Well, let me tell you about Thunderwave, Griffin.
Let me tell you about
And
this
he
new heat.
strikes like thunder
It's the spell that sounds most like an afternoon drive shock jock radio show. Thunderwave.
You got Thunderwave and the Leech coming at you live every day. You drive at 5.
Here in the afternoon, zoo!
Dad, you're a little too good at that.
A wave of thunderous force sweeps out from me.
Shit.
Each creature in a 15-foot... I know. Each creature in a 15-foot cube originating from you must make a Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, a creature takes 2d8 thunder damage and is pushed 10 feet away. On a successful save, it takes half as much damage and isn't pushed.
Okay, so because they are 15
it hits
feet-
them no matter what?
Yeah, I mean, they're going to get hit. It's just about how much, whether or not they can cut that damage in half.
Okay, so what am I rolling to prevent this?
Constitution.
Okay, let me come up with a fake number, because I didn't come up with Leech Constitution, because frankly, Justin, I just didn't think it was going to come up.
Well, we see behind the curtain, and it's messy back there.
Now, you know what? I'll roll a d6. That's the only fair thing to do. Okay. All right, and I'm just trying to beat your spellcasting. Your
Yeah.
So it was 13 before. Now it's 14 because you got the +1
Correct.
Umber Staff. Okay. The first one gets an 11, so he's going to take it. The other one crits 20.
Okay, so
He's super constituted.
The first one, the first one that you hit, the one closest to you would be the one that just drained, that just shotgunned Merle. So he's the one, I guess, who's going to take the damage.
So he takes 11 damage.
Holy shit! Okay, he's bloodied, and some of that blood is Merle, so you know it's up.
And you always round down.
Yeah, the other one is going to take half damage.
Yeah, 5.
That's a good spell.
Yeah.
Thanks. I'm pretty partial to it.
Okay. The one that just tried to spray Magnus is not bloodied, but he takes the damage. I was considering making it so that the electricity would actually shock Merle a little bit, but I think we've established that this is not water per se, and I don't think that it would.
Plus, Griffin,
conduct.
thunder is not electricity. Lightning is electricity.
Well, scientists still have yet to. Kind of like global warming, how like nobody's like figured out if that's really a thing yet. People are still kind of confused about which one is thunder and which one is lightning. And which are they both pushed?
The full damage one gets pushed 10 feet. The other one is not pushed.
Do you get to choose which direction?
I would think, and this is just like me pulling this out of my ass, but I would think it would be in a line
Away
from me to
from
them.
yeah. Okay. Okay. The leech that you hit for full damage, the one that was having a dad snack, goes flying back 10 feet, lands relatively close to the other leech. You basically just blasted it right next to Magnus on the stump. So you got the two leeches by the stump with Magnus on top of it.
Is the tree close enough to them, Ditto, that they can like that Merle and Taco can like grab it and stop sinking?
No, it's a good 15 feet away.
Oh, okay.
Next in the order is Merle. Merle, you are waist deep in muck, which obviously you are not going to be able to move until you remedy that.
And your arm feels really cold.
Why is that?
That's what happens when you donate blood.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you haven't had your orange juice.
Yeah, did I get
and
cookies?
graham crackers yet? No.
Yeah, the leech bites you and then goes, "Here you go.
go,
Enjoy
buddy."
these peanut butter cookies I made.
All right.
I'm a leech. Leech.
I'm going to cast something that I think will be good for all three of us.
Okay.
It's a
That's my
spell.
nature. I'm going to cast Tensor's Floating Disc.
Are you sure that this sounds like a wizard spell?
I have changed my mind about what I'm going to do.
Yeah, I was about to say, that sounds like some Harry Potter ass shit.
It's first level. Okay.
Yeah, but it's wizards.
I shall cast Flame Blade, which is on my list. Which one of them is the most damaged? Which one of the leeches?
There's a bloodied one. They're both relatively in the same location. Is this a second level spell?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Second level evocation. You evoke a fiery blade in your free hand. Travis is going to be so jealous. The blade is similar in size and shape to a scimitar.
Oh man.
How are you? So just another rule clarification. I'm assuming that you make a melee attack with this flaming scimitar?
Yes, a melee spell attack with the fiery blade.
Yeah, you are not in melee range of these guys. You are sunk half waist deep in the muck, and they are like about 15 feet away from you.
Okay.
I hate to keep salting your game, Daddy, but you gotta do...
Come on, Dad. Let's do a D&D podcast. It'll be a blast. I cast Sacred Flame.
Hell yeah. Now, this is a spell you are legally allowed to cast.
Flame-like radiance descends on a creature that you can see within range. I assume I can see.
Okay.
Oh no, you
target-
had your eyes closed when you cast it.
No, you got swamp jizz in your eyes.
I'm the only one you keep giving muck updates to, and it's because I'm short. It's all right.
No, you sank into it.
You sank into the goo in your
Yeah,
last
but
turn.
you said waist deep,
Oh, shit, wait.
and my waist is a lot...
Retcon alert. Griffin forgot something. Retcon alert. Taco, you didn't move last turn, did you?
No.
You sank waist deep into the mud as well.
That was the break.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay,
right.
so both Taco and Merle, you are right, Dad. I was being unfair. Both of you have sunk into the goo.
Wait.
Guys,
Yeah, you really helped out.
bad news. I lost my legs.
They take 1d8 radiant damage.
Just one of them, though, right? It's not in a range.
Yeah, I want to hit the bloody one that
Okay.
gave me the hickey.
The bloody one. And he's making a saving throw?
He makes a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. I actually already gave them a dexterity modifier. 6. Not gonna do it. +1 for your Extreme Teen Bible.
Wait a minute. Give me an 8.
Well, that's an automatic 0.
Yep. If you don't show up prepared, then you take the 0.
No number 2 pencil, eh?
To 1, and then a 1, because I have my Extreme Teen Bible.
Right. Most scientists and mathematicians agree that is 2.
But it can't be
finished.
proven.
Okay. Okay.
And I don't add any modifier to it?
Nope.
Okay.
If
But
only
you
you
hate
cast
'em.
that burning sword spell. That sounded dope.
Yeah, it sounded really cool, you guys.
Oh, whoa, wait. Merle says, eat me.
Okay, to the heavens. to the unreliable narrator.
DM.
Okay,
He becomes
fantastic.
momentarily aware of your existence.
Is that it for your turn?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay, you have sank
Back on that
completely.
popcorn grind, though.
You have sank. Don't no popcorn.
I'm sorry.
He got that 2 damage off. He got that 1 sunburn on a leech. It was like, time to popcorn out.
Did I?
Time for a little victory popcorn.
Will I break another rule?
So it's important for you to know that this is not in punishment for your impunity, but you have sank completely into the slime.
Uh-huh.
And you are going to take some poison damage because you can't breathe slime.
You know, I forgot one birthday, Griffin. I'm so sorry.
Go ahead and take 7 poison damage.
Sure. Yeah. Okay.
And you are completely submerged in swamp now. And
Can I ask a question? Is the poison damage because he can't breathe liquid, or is it because the swamp itself is dangerous?
It is because he can't breathe poison swamp goo.
It's poison swamp goo, so
It is if you breathe it. If you drink it and you get it in your mouth and you drink it, it's going to hurt.
okay. Are there fish? Is there wildlife? I mean, is there aquatic life that's fine?
These
What
leeches
do we
don't
have
seem-
to do to save the wetlands?
I would be more worried about saving the cleric at this point. Next in the order is Magnus Burnsides.
Okay.
You are safe on your stump.
I'm going to run down the felled tree to where I'm coming to get you, Magnus. No, you're wrong. Okay. Whatever I can do to get me closest to where Merle went down.
The tree is not going to be difficult terrain. So you can move down that. It'll take you about 5 feet to get to a point where you can get sort of a straight line to try and run to Merle. But once you get into the swamp, it will be difficult terrain, and you won't have enough movement to get there. So you could try a leap. You could do a leap in loafers. You could try and do some Tarzan shit.
Wait, no, I can leap up to my speed, right?
We should really be writing this stuff down.
The boots of striding and springing, or the leap and loafers, as we have called them, allow you to jump 3 times your normal distance. So we'll say 15 feet.
Cool. Can I jump from the tree then? Like, what? Can I make it to him that way?
Yeah. You'll have enough movement to do that. You straight up airbud that shit.
Well, before I go,
Oh, okay.
I'm going to tie the rope off to like a branch or something.
What rope?
I got rope. Everybody's got rope. It's in my adventurer's kit.
Okay, but that's going to be your action, homie. If you do that.
Tying a rope is an action. That's level 1. This is first day of school shit.
No, yes, but you are taking the time to do something. That would be considered an action. It's not like you're pressing a button or flipping a switch.
I don't tie the rope. Okay.
All right.
I just jump over because I love Merle so damn much.
Okay.
And I reach in and pull him out of the goddamn swamp.
Well, okay. Again, we're gonna need to make some checks because we're playing Dungeons
Thrilling
and Dragons.
adventure hour in here.
You're gonna have to make some checks because that's how we play Dungeons and Dragons. You don't just say things and do it because it's a video game. Well, it's a board game. Scientists have yet to agree. So you're gonna plunge your hand into the goo where you think you just saw Merle. You reach in. You get a little bit of beard. Do you have a beard? Wow, Dad, you should really be in charge of the Foley work. You do a much better job than I do. And Merle, why don't you make or Magnus, why don't you make
makes everything sound gushy.
That's
I
true.
don't like it.
Well, that's sort of like what tickles my fancy. Magnus, why don't you pull your cleric out?
Okay. I roll. What's that? A strength?
Strength check. Yeah, we'll do a strength check.
Okay, great. So that was a 15.
15. Yeah, you in one smooth motion remove the cleric from the swampy goo. You pull him out and plop him back down on. Well, not terra firma. It's still swamp, but that he's okay.
Terra Slima.
Terra Slima. Yeah, sure.
And do I have any move? Like that was all my move, right?
That was it. Yeah, but you don't sink in.
I don't.
Nope.
Aha!
As long as you move, you don't sink, kids.
Next in the order is the leeches. They both scurry towards the party. You guys are relatively close together. One of them actually goes for Taco, who is half submerged, and one of them goes for Magnus. Magnus, again, one of them rears back and spews its yellow spume at you from its haunting glottis, and you are going to make a dexterity saving throw.
Saving throw, Dex 2. I got 10.
10, that is insufficient. You are sprayed with fluid. You take 5 damage, and the fluid, as it hits you, almost like magic shell upon a scoop of ice cream, firms up and becomes almost web-like, and you are restrained, meaning you have 0 movement until you can successfully make a dexterity saving throw at the end of your turn.
Okay.
The other leech just goes for Taco and tries to chow down. 16.
I will use my defender thing here, though, right?
Yeah, you are close enough for that.
Okay.
8. Probably not going to hit AC on Taco.
12. No, yeah, 12.
12. Okay. You.
Does that increase with leveling up, or
We gotta get you some new armor.
Yeah.
I think it is armor and also your dexterity modifier. As you increase that, your AC also goes up.
Okay. Right. So it's still 12.
Okay. So he does not manage to chow down. Taco, it is your turn. You are half submerged. You got a leech right up on you. It is the hardier of the 2 leeches. The leech that just sprayed Magnus is on death's door. You guys are pretty clumped together at this point.
Can I walk?
You can't. You can try and pull yourself out, but you can't. You can't move.
Grab onto my waist belt. Pull yourself up from my groin.
No, it's okay. I'll just levitate. I'm cool, thanks. I levitate.
Okay, is that a thing you can do?
Yes, it's a second level transmutation magic. I just float.
Okay. You float. You start. You.
I mean, that's the whole thing.
Float on.
The swamp almost opens up around you like a open mouth and allows you to squoosh out over the swamp, and you are now straight up levitating over.
And for half a second, leech and adventurer alike, I'll turn mouth agape to stare at the glory of floating Taco.
How long does that last, floating Taco?
10 minutes.
Okay, so yeah, you no longer have to worry about the effects of the swamp around you. You gonna do anything else, or is that your turn?
I can't really do anything else. That's my action, and I can't. I can't really move.
Okay.
Once I'm floating, the only way I can sort of alter my location at all is by pushing or pulling against a fixed object or surface.
Merle, you're up. You are above ground and stink. You smell like swamp, but otherwise you're good to go there, Shrek.
All right. How close are the 2?
They're both very close. One is right next to you. One is 5 feet away. The one that is right next to you is super bloodied.
I'm going to cast Thunder Wave, and yes, I do have it.
Is that a
Suck it, Griffin.
Is that a nature, whatever it is, one of your boons of being a nature guy?
It's a... Yeah.
Okay, so you're having basically a dueling banjos, which is appropriate considering the setting. Thunder Wave off with Taco at this point.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to do that or not.
Is it? Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to insult your game. I mean, if you want to be basically a copycat of Taco, then absolutely go for it. But I thought you were listening when Fleetwood Mac told you to go your own way.
All right, I'm going to try Flame Blade again on the one right in front of me.
Okay.
Wait a minute, what's the difference between Flame Blade and...
Gosh.
Do you have like a sword? Something you could poke him with really hard? Just like attack it? He's super bloodied.
I'm rolling my own way, bud.
Okay. I mean, I did just use my whole action to save your
all
butt.
right. All right. I'll hit Mr. Bloody with my warhammer.
Thank you.
Happy?
Yes.
Also, I don't know that you can actually cast Flame Blade.
Yeah, I knew you were looking it up, you little...
Yeah, well, it's a good thing I did, because you can't do it. Dad's a Clawizard bard. Clawizard bard druid. All right, so what are you doing, Dad?
All right. I roll what?
What are you doing?
I'm just hitting him with my my warhammer.
Okay.
16.
Does he add a modifier to that?
Yes, he adds, I think, +4. It should say next to your Warhammer on your character sheet.
It is +4. That's right.
Okay, so 20. That's a hit.
20. And then roll the D8.
+2.
It's 6 plus 2. That's 8.
You bring your hammer down on the bloodied leech in front of you, and when you pull the hammer back, the leech has a hammer-shaped indent in it and has stopped moving. He is dead as hell.
Yeah. Thanks. I got some of my own blood on me.
I thought I'd feel more excited. That was just kind of sad.
Next in the order is Magnus.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Are you going to move?
Am I going to move?
Yeah.
You should.
Yes.
Okay, what are you doing?
I move 1 foot back.
Okay, you step backwards 1 foot, and you are fine. Next in the order is Magnus.
I'm going to chop him with the rail splitter, two-handed.
Okay. Chopping the other one?
Yeah.
Well, there's
The
one
only
left.
living one. Okay.
Yeah.
24.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Okay, and that's a D10.
Can we
Are
call
you-
that one Robin Leach?
Yeah, I guess you were within 5 feet because you are restrained, so you can't move.
Yeah. And that is 6 plus 6, 12.
12. Okay, he is bloodied, and he looks like he's ready to embrace the end.
Sweet death. Dexterity saving throw?
Yes, make a dexterity saving throw. You're just trying to beat a 10.
I got... Nope, that's not going to do it. That's a 5.
Yeah. You do not save, and you sink halfway into the slime. It is now the leech's turn. He is actually going to move right back over to you, Magnus, and try and recover a little bit of health. He rolls a 15.
Against my armor class?
Yes.
That
leech
is
rolling?
Is not going to hit, and I'm going to use Riposte. When creature misses you with melee attack, use reaction and dice to make a melee attack against them. If hit, plus dice to the damage.
Oh, so you roll a d20 and one of your superiority dice.
Correct.
Which is a d6.
Correct.
What does that mean? Superiority dice. What
So
does that mean?
So that is
17.
that's Travis's new thing. He has a pool of resources called superiority dice. He gets 4 of them per day, and he can spend them to do these maneuvers. So right now he's spending one of them to repose, which means he makes a counterattack, adds the result of the superiority dice to it.
I
And
got
now
a
he's
24.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Okay, and then the damage is, we'll just D8. 4 plus 6 is 10 plus 5, so 15.
Yeah, you straight up like Babe Ruth call the shot and send half of this leech flying way deep into the swamp.
And then eat 12 hot dogs and drink 14
And
beers.
what's really impressive is that you did this without leg movement. You are halfway down in the swamp, and you basically, like some sort of chopping robot, reared back and sent half of this thing flying.
Good upper body, dude.
Yeah,
Thanks,
you
bro.
have solved my Shrek puzzle.
Folks, we
Having a lot of fun today.
We're gonna have a lot of podcast fun today.
And now that comes to an end.
And now it comes to an end as we come to you hat in hand for money. We're part of the Maximum Fun Network here at the Adventure Zone. If we're the first show on Max Fun you listen to, you may not know what that means, but it's an entire podcast network of creator-owned programs that aim to make the world a little better, a little funnier, a little better educated, whatever. It varies depending on the show. Our purpose here is just to have a little fun and help spread. My dad is grabbing my wrist. He's putting his hat in my hand.
What is oh my God! Do you need me to come over there? What's going on?
Some sort of photo opportunity, I guess.
Hat in hand.
Hat in hand. So MaximumFun.org/donate is where you can go to make a monthly pledge to help support this network. That money's going to go to Max Fun to help grow the network and support all the great hardworking people it has looking for new shows and creating new shows. And it's also going to go to the shows that you choose as the ones you listen to. That pledge is going to be split up between those shows. Your money is going directly to the shows that you love. So, it's not going out into the abyss. It's going straight to whichever shows you select.
We use that money to go on do like live shows and tours and stuff like that, to buy equipment, and even just to experiment and start new stuff like the Adventure Zone, which just straight up would not exist if it was not for the support that we've gotten from listeners of My Brother and Me and Sawbones and Bunker Buddies already.
Now, we're not asking you to do this for free, mind you. We've got some great, really exciting pledge gifts for you. We're going to go over to our special correspondent, Dad, to tell us what you can get at those different pledge level donations. Now, this is a pledge per month.
Also, want to say thanks, Dad, for texting us a picture of Justin with his hat in his hand, because I was having trouble picturing it in my mind.
Just sort of like
Justin
what a
even
hat
look like
is.
holding a hat. What does that even mean? But now, thank God, you texted it to me, and I can tell.
Dad, what can we get?
All right, $5 a month, you get the exclusive bonus content, which is content that is not only bonus, but exclusive.
Nailed it.
$10
Nailed
a month.
Wait, well, hold on. Let's expound on that, because that is that's a lot of stuff. Because it's not just stuff that every show on the network puts up an episode every year for the pledge drive, right? So if you like the Adventure Zone, you want more episodes, there is a 45-minute long prequel episode detailing the origins of how Merle, Magnus, and Taco met and came together.
About a backstory too.
Yeah,
and if you're a fan of Max Fun, and you have been for a while, we've got bonus content going back years and years.
right.
Like
That's what I was gonna say. It is a huge catalog of like 5 or so extra My Brother and Me episodes. There is just a ton of stuff on there, and you get access to it at $5 a month.
And the one from 1974 is an all-disco episode.
Yeah,
it's amazing.
Really
It's
cool.
incredible.
It's called Disco. Disco is going to last forever.
The Jesse Thorne story.
Yeah.
It's got $10 per month. You get a drive exclusive tote bag. Now, this is a tote bag that can only be used while you're driving, which is such a great concept. You want to get that plus the exclusive bonus content.
What did he say? What did he say wrong?
You get it during this drive.
It says drive exclusive.
to this drive, not exclusive while you're driving.
Okay. Oh, I understand then.
Okay,
$20
try
a
again.
month.
No, he got it. It was perfect.
That's pretty good.
$20 a month. The in-flight power pack, which is a mobile device.
You don't
charger.
sound very sure of yourself about this pledge drive.
Well, let me turn the computer screen. $20 a month is an in-flight power pack. Listen to this, folks. A mobile device charger. You're going to pay $20 for that alone somewhere.
Dad, would you use that for your Zune?
I would use that for my Zune, which I can no longer use. But,
Out
I'll
of
charge it up
shame.
anyway.
Well, because you can't charge the goddamn thing.
That's right. That's why I can't use my Zune. A collapsible water bottle, which seems to be self-defeating, but I'm sure it's really cool.
It expands back, Dad.
And it collapses when you want it to.
Oh, what a cool
so it-
water bottle. Oh,
It uncollapses. Okay, I gotcha. The antibacterial wipes, in case you have accidentally used bacterial wipes. Also,
I just need to nullify.
it nullifies the bacterial wipes that you have. And pilot wings, because every
The Super
time
Nintendo
you
classic.
listen to an episode from Max Fun, a pilot gets his wings.
That's true. That's science. At $35 a month, by the way, you can get all that stuff plus some shot glasses with the Max Fun logo on them. So, and there are more donation levels as you go up. There's a $100 a month level called the Inner Circle, where you get a gift picked out by a Max Fun host every month. And at $200 a month, you get all that stuff plus free registration for Max Fun Con 2016, which is a heck of a good time, and that's a heck of a value because those tickets ain't super cheap. So
think about that. For only $200 a month, you get to meet 3 out of the 4 of us at Max Fun Con.
If we are there next year, which there is no guarantee
there
for.
next year, which is possible.
Well, we know I won't be, so there's
almost
one.
certain. I won't be if you are.
No,
understood.
But do you know what the number one thing that you get for donating to Maximum Fun is?
A tax write-off.
A feeling of superiority.
Incessant sects from us. Did I say that word right? Sex?
Yeah.
Nailed it.
Sex. And
you get to feel like you're a part of the network. You get to feel like you're not only enjoying the content, but also part of it.
You don't feel like you are part of the network. You're
a part of the goddamn
network.
network. You are lifeblood. You are our Gaia, our bloodstream.
You are not only a listener, you are a supporter. You are a part of all. We are all Max Fun.
Google gobble.
You also get to judge all your friends that listen for free and don't donate. You can be like,
that's the greatest gift of all.
MaximumFun.org/donate is the address. If you're a new donor, you're going to get someone to match your pledge, not match your pledge, but is a challenge donor that'll kick in some extra money when you, a new donor, join up. If you are an existing donor, maybe you picked up some new shows this year, that you've been listening to on Max Fun. If you increase your donation to the next highest level, then you're going to get all the gifts. If you're a $20 a month donor right now, you could bump it up to $35, and you're going to get the shot glasses, the power pack, the drive exclusive tote bag, the bonus materials, whatever. If you could only chip in $5 a month, $5 a month, 1 meal at McDonald's a month, which you shouldn't be,
or Hardee's, or Arby's.
Or $20 a month. 1 Travis McElroy meal at McDonald's a month.
Yeah,
right.
If you could just kick in a few dollars, that's going to really help us out because it takes a few of those to get us to get this network funded, and you're going to get a ton of great content to listen to. If you can't donate, times are tight. We get it, but if you could help us spread the word, use the Max Fun Drive hashtag and that link MaximumFun.org/donate and bully some other people into it.
And then make sure to tell us about it so we can thank you. And tell us about all the people you bullied so we can thank you for bullying them.
Mm-hmm. And so we can bully them because, God, we love bullying.
Oh, I love it so much. There's nothing D&D players love more than bullying people.
Thank you all for listening to our second Max Fun Drive special. We hope you've enjoyed getting 2 consecutive weeks of episodes. It's a grueling pace for us, but we do it. Because we love you and because we're excited about this drive. We're enthusiastic about this network, and we want you to come be a part of it.
And remember, as you're listening to this, if you're getting this fresh off the podcast presses, there's only a couple days left in the Max Fun Drive that you can get all of those awesome pledge gifts for. So don't wait. Go to MaximumFun.org/donate now. As you're listening to this show, go now to donate. And become a Max Fun donor today.
Back to the adventure. I'm actually going to go pee just one last time real quick. The 3 of you roll into Rockport after escaping the swamp. It takes you a little while. Your tickets... say that
they had to drag me part of the way, you know that, right?
They just pushed you. It was like air hockey. They just sort of pushed Taco, just sort of slid him across the top of it.
I got a taco balloon.
You got a good lay of the land when you crash landed, so you knew which direction to head. You made it out of the swamp. It took you a little while. Your tickets for the Rockport Limited say it departs at 10:15. And by the time that you manage to get to Rockport, it is 9:45. So you are cutting it relatively close.
We got plenty of time.
You're also rolling up into Rockport. Magnus, you are covered in a stinky yellow goo that dried up, so isn't really restricting you anymore, but it is unsightly and unstinkly. Taco, you are just sort of crusty from the waist down, with swampy goo that you have been unable to rinse off your body. Dad, you look like some sort of weird shit monster who is just caked in
And your character
swamp.
in this game.
Yeah, you said Dad. Right.
Merle is
Everybody else
absolutely
was the character.
clean. Merle, you look like a little, just a little shit monster. You have goo caked in your clothes and your beard and your. Do you have hair?
I have a little fringe of hair. Yes,
little
and it's
fringe.
caked with
What is it
shit.
even-
Where you least expect it.
What does that mean?
A little fringe of hair, like
You've got. It's sort of
like a tonsure. It's like a tonsure.
It's kind of like how some people get their basketball number carved in their hair, but
Yeah,
for you,
yeah.
it's just your hair is your basketball number.
Yeah,
And what number is that?
That would be 26.
26. Okay. Thank you for not
Now,
saying
and,
16.
and listen, I mean, not that it's important, but I lost a lot of blood. Don't be worried about me. I'm fine.
Yeah, you guys have not had time to have a short rest. You have had to book it in order to get to this train on time. So you roll into Rockport. It is a city of iron and industry that is built into what is that?
That's a city on the move.
Okay, so thank you. It is sort of built.
Rockport, a city on the grow. Dun, 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 dun. Welcome to lovely downtown Rockport, city of industry,
And of dreams.
home to manufacturers,
Hey, it's me, Bing
creators.
Crosby. You know, it's me, Bing Crosby. I love every visit. to
Scholastic
Rockport.
Films presents.
The people here are so alert and kind, and they always make it feel like a second home to me.
Hey,
Rockport.
you look like a little pile of shit, dwarf.
Always
While
say,
visiting
Bing.
Rockport, don't fail to visit the Museum of Industry. Boop, 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 boop.
The three of you are making the
We don't
town.
need this train. We can entertain ourselves.
And we don't
here.
need the rest. You don't need me.
You've grown
Oh, share the
beyond it.
spotlight.
I am completely irrelevant. The town of Rockport is built into the base of one of the mountains that make up the Teeth. It's huge. This entire range of mountains. Imagine like a bunch of Kilimanjaros just sort of layered, stacked up on top of each other. And that's kind of I mean it's pretty majestic. It is a majestic mountain range, and the town is built into the base of it, and sort of in the back of the town, really going into the mountains. There's sort of a main avenue leading straight towards it, is the train station. So you guys know basically where you're going. You walk by the Museum of Industry. You walk by some factories, some buildings that are just all smokestacks.
Any
and,
truck stops where we can grab a quick shower and some jerky or anything like that?
You can try and find a Sheets if you want, but you may not have time.
sheets.
Yeah.
Character sheets.
It's up to you if you guys want to try and find a place to clean your bodies before you.
I just think it would be smart if we're going to try to run a scam that maybe we look halfway.
Well,
Yeah,
listen.
so you got a half hour. You could you can try and look around.
Where's the nearest brothel?
okay, I don't
good
see how
thinking.
that's going to help.
No,
us.
because you can get baths at a brothel or an inn or something like that. And I figure
you
the
just
place where they're going to ask the least amount of questions is the brothel.
Is there somebody around us we can ask?
With a lot of eye makeup and like a beauty mark.
There are a lot of people on the street. It is a busy town.
Is there somebody around us who just looks like helpful, or maybe is wearing armor?
Maybe Tom Bodette. Is Tom Bodette
Tom
anywhere in
Bodette
this town?
literally-
Has
There
anyone
is
left
a-
a light on for us?
There's a Ron Bodette who is dressed in a suit of armor, in a standing in a police watch box. Oh, what? That's not a thing that exists.
Yeah. He's going to point us towards brothel sex.
I like your creativity. Magnus, talk to him. You got the charisma, baby.
Yes, there's a constable-looking fellow. What did you say? What was the person's name you were asking about?
Tom Bodette.
Tom
is
Bodette.
that?
He's the guy at
Motel 6.
We'll
He'll leave the light
for you.
on. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, Tom Bodette is there for some reason. God, I'm getting
Make sure
into.
to do a good Tom Bodette impression.
Okay, hi, I'm Tom Bodette. What did you guys need? Welcome
That's
to
really
Rockport.
pretty close.
You guys new here? I'm actually part of the tourism industry, part of the welcome committee. So tell me what you need to know. I was.
Oh, we were looking for
so
a
you know our
brothel
theme song.
officer.
What now?
Ignore the shit monster. We're looking for a place where we can bathe in like a real quick hurry.
That's kind of a weird request, but it does seem like you need it. You guys stink.
I heard Rockport was a city that welcomes all kinds.
Yeah, we do, I guess.
Including shit monster.
Kind of begrudgingly. We have a bathatorium.
Okay, great. Where's that?
It's on the outskirts of town. It's about 25 miles out.
Well, that's shitty, Tom Bodette.
That's probably not going to come. You guys can come back to my house if you want. I got like a hose.
That's great.
Yes.
Sitting right in front of it. Okay.
How far away is your house?
It's right here. You're right in front of it.
Oh. All right.
I was wondering about the hose. Right here next to your boots. That explains it.
And he takes you back into his backyard and turns the faucet on the side of the house on. The hose has sprung a leak, and he's like, oh no, the hose doesn't work. That's a shame. You guys are just come close to the faucet, and he just starts splashing.
He just holds his thumb over it.
I want to make a duct tape roll.
Okay, you put your finger over the holes in the hose and start just sort of blasting each other.
All right, I cast a cantrip of mending on the hose and fix it.
Okay, that's a thing you can do
serious.
Just to thank him.
now. Okay. Oh,
Listen,
thanks,
I want
man.
to do something for you, Tom Bodette from Motel 6 ads. You gotta check this out.
Oh, wow, my hose. Thanks, dude. My dad gave me this hose before he died.
And he just turned the lights on.
In P.
In what?
No problem.
Oh, sorry. Internet doesn't exist
Wizard
yet.
speak.
Sure. I've heard of this. Okay, do you guys...
like internet.
Should I hose you guys down, or you want to take turns doing each other? I understand we just met, and so you may not trust me to...
Let's all hose each other.
Okay. I got a sprinkler, too. We could have some fun back here. You guys aren't going anywhere, right?
Okay, we spray each other real quick. Time's wasted.
Do you have like one of those wild
Oh, those wiggles.
Lego things that spray the water
guys.
everywhere?
Okay, yeah, you guys have a brief 10-minute sprinkler party with Tom Bodette in his backyard.
Does he have a slip and slide?
He doesn't have a slip and slide. He did
Time
just
to go.
make a... he's got the fixins for mimosas. You guys want some mimosas?
No.
Sorry, Tom Bodette. We've got to get out of here.
It's
But
not
we'll
a
see
sprinkler
you
party
when we
without
come through
mimosas.
Rockport again.
Does anybody want to kiss?
Yes. I hug him.
We gotta
Okay.
go.
That's good enough. It was really great
And I
to meet
whisper
you
in his
guys.
ear, I'll always love you, Tom Bodette.
I don't know that... Okay. Well,
You're welcome that we willed you into existence, Tom.
yeah, thank you. I'm going to die as soon as you guys leave.
Do you think maybe we can... No, come on. Maybe Tom Bodette's a big fan of the podcast.
You are
And as we walk away, he whispers, I'll see you again, Bureau of Balance.
He
As
pulls a
twists his
red
hands
robe.
together and
He pulls
twirls
a
his
red robe
mustache.
over his head and vanishes. Okay, so you are de-stunk. You managed to make it to the ticket counter of the Rockport train station with minutes to spare. And the ticket taker, who looks mysteriously a lot like Tom Bodette, is like,
Don Bodette.
It's like that scene in Wizard of Oz. It's just the same guy.
Come on in.
it is actually Tom Bodette, and he says, "Oh, weird! You guys are taking a train. You should have said something. I didn't know. By the way, I didn't catch your guys' names. What do you guys go by? What are your handles?"
I'm Lehman Kessler.
Okay, it's nice.
I believe
to-
there's already a ticket for me.
There is, yeah, and we are holding some of your cargo as well. Let me get that. He reaches down underneath the desk and pulls out a shimmering, almost platinum-esque ticket that he slides through the. There's a window that he is behind with a small gap in it. He slides it through the gap and hands it to you. He says, "Mr. Kessler, you're really going to enjoy the journey. Are these two coming with you?"
These are my retainers.
Okay.
This is Bo, and that's Diddley. And
Which one's which?
The short one that has kind of a vague look in his eyes, that's Bo.
Okay, but you've just
And-
described neither. They're about the same height, and both of them look relatively vague.
Okay, the one who's pretending to be a wizard is Bo. And the
I'm
one
Leon Kessler.
and the
Are you guys related?
he spells his with two with an O. He said Leon, and that's my twin brother
Are you
who
Leon?
works for me. I'm
I thought you said.
Lehman.
I thought you said
Lehman, you're
Lehman.
Hey, Dom,
Okay.
we gotta go. If you'll excuse us.
I'm really
My
glad that the
name
three
is-
of you are the people that you say you are, because if you were doing some sort of ruse right now, it would be very, very
Oh,
important.
goodness, no.
So
My name
Lehman,
is-
Leon, and Diddley.
My name is Flan Bodette.
Okay. I'm gonna let's
Magnus
just go.
gives Tago a thumbs up.
We're going to stop
I
for a
panicked.
second. We're going to stop for a second. We're just going to stop for a second, and we're just going to go down the line. I'm going to point at you, and you're going to tell me what your name is. Obviously, Lehman Kessler. He points at you.
That's me.
Merle.
I'm
Yep,
Lehman
got
Kessler.
that one. Points at Magnus. You are
Yes. Go on.
Leroy, tell him, Leroy Kessler.
No, I'm Diddley Kessler.
You're deadly. That's what I thought. And you, wizardly looking fellow?
Justin.
That's deep cover.
Perfect. Okay, Justin, Lehman, and Diddley. Diddley and Justin, you guys have your own tickets. I'm hoping, please.
Oh, no, look at mine very carefully.
Yes, we do.
Look at the shiny thing in my hand.
Yeah, I gave that to you. It's
Yeah,
not
but just
psychic
watch it.
paper.
I cast Charm Person on Tom Bodette.
Okay. That's sort of like the only arrow in your quiver when it comes to handling Bodettes.
That phrase has never...
Non-playable Bodette.
No, what's unfortunate, what's funny is that we were able to charm the last Bodette with just charm. This Bodette is too wily for me. I'm going to have to use magical charm.
Okay.
Griffin,
how does that work?
Can I make a, I guess it's a perception check to find out if I know if Rockport is just populated by all Tom Bodettes?
It's like House of Wax.
I rolled
They're all
a
animatronically.
16.
Yeah, it's all Bodettes.
Okay, it's Bodettes all the way down.
But those Bodettes know how to run a city because this place is immaculate. Okay, so you are casting. What do I do?
To charm a humanoid. Tom's going to make a wisdom saving throw. I assume that you have already set a wisdom level for Tom Bodette. Motel 6 pitch man.
It's got to be a 6.
It's gotta be
It actually is a 6. So good luck.
I
just
put him
trying
on
to-
Wait, Don't Tell Me. He's pretty intelligent.
I'm trying to roll a 14, right? Is that what I'm trying to beat?
Yeah.
Okay. Ah, shit, I rolled a 6. That's 12. Not going to do it. He's charmed. Hey.
What is
Do
up?
you,
What can I do for you guys?
you guys want to kiss?
Tickets. My retainers need
I already gave you mine, and they seem to have their own
Yep.
already.
Okay.
We just need the cargo, and then we're going to get on the plane. Or train,
Can I just say,
automobile?
something? And this might sound weird, but I think the three of you are exactly who you're telling me you are. And I don't know. Again, it seems like a weird thing to say, but I am just so charmed by you.
Nothing weird there.
No, it's all normal.
By the way, we got a sleeper car, right?
You do, yeah, and a seat in the passenger train as well. So
Compass some snacks.
okay, he slides some Melba toast, just unpackaged through the glass.
Yeah,
He's like,
yeah,
I was going to have these as a lunchtime treat, but it seems
I
like
want to use detect magic to see if it's magic Melba.
isn't all Melba toast pretty fucking magical to begin with?
Can I roll to see if I get horrifically depressed by the idea that Tom Bodette considers Melba toast to be a fun snack?
Well, no, because it's transformative. You can do anything with it. What do you got? You can. I'm afraid to say food stuff now because Dad has me fucking paranoid that every time I say a food thing, he'll be like, "Oh, well, that goes on."
Good. You should be Dungeon Master.
It's just I didn't expect one of you to be so vigilant for Tex-Mex.
Well, just get used to it.
That's actually Dad in real life. You cannot drive past a Tex-Mex place. He's like, hey.
Whoa, slow down.
He says he pops open the back door of his ticket booth and says, "You guys are actually the last ones to board. So if you want, I can walk you to the platform.
And then go home and slowly die.
Go home to my Bodette wife." And my Bodette kids.
Bernadette Bodette.
This is the weirdest episode ever.
Yep.
Let's get on the train.
Starts to walk you through the train station.
We need
He
the
asks,
cargo.
Yes, Lehman. What takes you to Neverwinter today?
A combination of business and pleasure.
Oh, biz pleasure, huh? I've heard of that.
Yeah.
Pleasness, huh?
Yeah. I got to keep it pretty close to the vest. You understand, don't you, Tom?
Now, Lehman, we've already received your cargo, and we have it locked away in the cargo car. So that's not going to be an issue. That's going to get there safe and sound. It was rated as a high priority item, and so it's kind of protocol for me to walk our VIP passengers through the security process. Yeah. If you'll just come with me, he takes you into the station. It is it's a cavern, right? It's carved into the foot of the teeth, one of the mountains in the teeth. But it's not as drab as you would expect a cave to be. It's actually very well lit with some fountains and some
newsstand
trees growing,
kiosk.
a newsstand kiosk inside. And in the middle of this, the entryway into this station is one of the cargo cars of this train that is non-operational. It's not on a track. It's just sort of up on a pedestal. And Bodette walks you over to the car and pops open the caboose door and is like, "Come on in. I'll show you around."
Okay.
This is the cargo car that is on all of our trains. It'll be on the Rockport Limited when you take it to Neverwinter. As you can see, there's no windows in the car. Keeps it very secure from marauders. Most of the line runs through the mountains, so we're not especially worried about train jumpers, if you will.
Have you had any incidents recently?
Never. We have never lost a piece of cargo. We have never lost anything that we have locked away. And that is because, he says, of this thing. And he points to the middle of the car is a 5 by 5 foot onyx cube.
An Amish cube. That sounds so cool.
Onyx cube that is built into the floor of this train. He says, this is a crypt safe. And it
A crypt
is,
keeper, if you will.
if you want to be that way, if you want to be that guy, sure.
If you want to be like that.
This is indestructible. Nobody's going to be smashing into a crypt safe anyway, anytime soon.
May I
and it
test
is also- if you want, but don't use a weapon that you like to do it.
Never mind.
Okay. What makes it special is it's time locked, meaning only a Rockport Limited can open it with 1 hour of sustained physical contact.
Engineer.
So it's not like even if a robber somehow did manage to get on board, or if somebody managed to pass our screening process and get on board a train, they are not going to be able to pop this thing open. They would need somebody who works here to do so, and they would need to stand there for an hour, which just simply would not happen. It is the safest way to get your shit from point A to point B.
Does that really slow down the luggage unloading process?
By about an hour, yes. So in that sense, it's... but the train makes a 200-mile journey in 4 hours, and you would be hard-pressed to find a form of transportation that is going to be that expedient in the world. So...
Well, Tom, I'm sure, I mean, since I've done this many times before, you have some kind of backdoor method for me to check just to make sure that my merchandise is safe. So,
well, it's already loaded. It's loaded onto the actual train, and once we put it in the crypt safe, it actually becomes the property of the Rockport Limited until the train has made its reached its final destination. So that unfortunately will not be possible. But believe me, it is in not only good hands, the best hands.
Okay. Sounds great.
It doesn't sound good at all. It's a setup or something. This is bad.
I heard all of that.
Tom, you're still charmed.
You're charmed.
Put your fingers in your ears.
And can I say something? I loved it. I love your caution, and I love just how suspicious you're all being.
Now, listen, Tom. When we're all done and we're completely done with you,
we will
want
kiss.
We want you to step in front of the next train that is coming by. Okay?
No.
Is that okay? If you don't mind doing that for us.
Just step.
No, we can't kill Tom Bodette.
You need me to
It'll be. You'll love it. It is a one.
What is
He's got little Bodettes at home.
What happens when I do it?
It's a once in a lifetime experience.
No, Merle, you're a cleric. You're
Dad, why is our dad putting a kill switch in beloved picture of Tom Bodette?
We can't kill Tom Bodette.
I have a feeling.
Okay. You hear from outside the train, "All aboard!" And Tom Bodette goes, "Well, time to go, I guess. I'll show you guys."
All right. Wait. Let me clarify. Let me clarify.
Yeah.
Not a moving train. Just step in front of a train, wave goodbye, and then step off the tracks.
Okay, that seems weirder even than. But let's get you guys situated.
This is going to come back and bite us in the ass. I know it.
Not killing Tom Bodette.
You'll see.
Tom Bodette, hold on, wait, rearrange the letters. Voldemort, what?
So real quick, before you go, we just want to remind you, before Max Fun Drive ends, which is just in a couple of days, this is your opportunity to go to MaximumFun.org/donate. Choose a level of donation you're able to do, $5, $10, $20, $35, $100, or $200. Get the awesome pledge gifts like all the exclusive bonus content, the Drive exclusive tote bag,
Previously on the Adventure Zone. Secure passage on this train. One of you will need to be Lehman Kessler. You will need to retrieve the relic and get it back to us any way that you can.
Is Tom Bodette
Tom
anywhere in
Bodette
this town?
Has
There
anyone
is
left
a-
a light on for us?
You managed to make it to the ticket counter.
I'm Lehman Kessler.
I'm Diddley Kessler.
You're deadly. That's what I thought. And you, wizardly looking fellow?
Justin. I cast Charm Person on Tom Bodette.
Okay.
We want you to step in front of the next train that is coming by. Okay?
No!
You
Is that okay? If you don't mind, doing that for us.
Just step. You hear from outside the train, "All aboard!" And Tom Bodette goes, "Well, time to go, I guess."
Come on, ride the train. It's the choo-choo, and ride it. It's the Adventure Zone.
So the three of you have just checked in with Tom Bodette, one of the Tom Bodettes, one of the many, many animatronic Tom Bodettes that occupy Rockport, and have boarded the train. You walk in through a door to the main passenger car compartment.
Griffey, is this train luxurious or is it like utilitarian?
It is fully luxuried out. It is the Lexus of fantasy trains. I'm talking gilded. It's gilded with gold. It's
gilded with gold, you say?
it's
Fine thing to gild with.
it's gilded with silver and platinum. Nope.
Just gold.
Nope.
Gold's the only thing you can gild with.
Can't gild with anything else.
Watch me. It's bedazzled with electrum. It's a really nice train.
Smell good?
Smells great. Posh interior, soft seats, shag carpeting, which is weird, but it's nice shag carpeting.
Right.
So you walk in through the main passenger entrance into the passenger car, and there waiting for you is a very tall, very finely dressed elven man. Who is wearing a Rockport Limited uniform. He has a mustache, which is rare for elves. Not typically known for their bodacious facial hair, but there you are. And this man looks down at you as you are boarding the train and says, "Tickets and weapons, please."
Yeah.
No problem. Is it okay if I keep my umbrella in case of a storm?
Well, yeah, it's not... Yeah, I wouldn't typically consider that to be a weapon. Can I see your tickets, please, though?
Yes.
There you go.
Yes, here's mine.
Snatches them all.
Griffin, do we have tickets? Oh, we did get tickets.
Yeah, you did get tickets.
Okay.
Whew, that was close. I almost had to kill him.
He snatches them up. "Oh, Lehman Kessler. Oh, yes, I understand we are carrying a very precious piece of cargo for you.
Yes, take good care of his package.
That's terrific. This is kind of a fancy train, so if we could maybe watch that stuff. My name is... Wait for it.
Tom Bodette.
My name
is Lazy GM.
Do you know that there's only one real Tom Bodette and the rest are Tom Fodettes? That's true.
My name is Hudson. I'm the engineer of this train. Welcome aboard. We're happy to have you. We know that you have lots of choices to pick from for subterranean intercity travel here, but and we sure do appreciate the fact that you picked us.
Well, we tried to get on the Rockport Unlimited, but it was full.
That train is a little too extreme for most people. It doesn't even go on rails. It just sort of they just
where
sort of
doesn't it
off-road
go?
Well, it doesn't get to its destination usually. It usually crashes and it's pretty terrible. But thank you for joining us. Who are your compatriots here?
My compatriots?
Oh my God!
No.
Hi, Lehman has a Scottish accent.
No, he doesn't.
Okay.
Yes, he
Let
does.
me check my notes here.
No, it's
He does
right
not.
here in my character sheet.
That's interesting because the Lehman I
I
spoke
keep
to,
turning down his volume, and I swear to God, it keeps getting louder.
I think that is hacked into your mainframe.
He's become self-aware.
You all are in luck. This is actually not a very full train. You'll have your pick of seating in the passenger car. You have your own room.
I didn't introduce myself.
Oh, sorry. Yes, go right ahead.
I have a name as well.
Terrific.
and feelings.
Good day to you. Thank you for having me on your choo-choo.
Are you disembarking? We haven't even left the station yet.
I need to find a seat that has a comfort equitable to my situation.
I appreciate your fancy speech. That is how we.
Gratuities to you for the compliment.
Now I will be in here, and he points to the engine car to his right at the head of the train. The engine car, the entrance to the car is a very high security heavy metal door with a window slot in it for him to look out. But it's a very secure door, and he says, I will be in here for the duration of the trip. I won't be coming out as just a security measure. If somebody were to take the helm of this train, they could drive it.
Possibly foreshadowing.
Or rampant paranoia.
I'm telling you guys. Trust me. Oh, it could happen.
The Mountain Train Security Agency protocols demand that I stay in the engine for the duration of the trip. With no visitors, I'm sure some of you would like to learn how a choo-choo works.
I'd like to sit on your lap.
Well,
Maybe
and
steer a little bit.
You are not alone in that desire. But unfortunately, it's engineers only in the engine. And after the trip, I will escort you to the crypt safe in the caboose, and I will help you retrieve your package. But from that point on, it's in your hands.
Sorry, just to clarify, where was the package again?
The package is in the caboose. I don't.
Thank you very much. We'll be retiring to our rooms now.
Okay, well, this was a great talk, and I feel like if other people were listening to this conversation, say thousands and thousands of people, they would put their listening apparatus down and they would go, wow, that was a good recorded conversation I just listened to.
And then puncture their own eardrums.
And if, say, those listeners had somehow paid money to support our conversation, they would say, yes, I have chosen to spend my money wisely, and I feel great about my life and my decisions. But see you later, smell you later, he says. Yeah, before you go, I just need to grab your weapons from you. These will also be locked up in the vault and will be returning them to you as soon as we reach our final destination.
But my whole body is a weapon. You see, I've trained myself.
Listen,
Thank you, Barney Fife.
Are you one of those magic flesh swords?
I am.
I've heard about those where a young witch kisses a sword and it turns into a human man.
It was something like that.
I read about that in my Penthouse magazine.
I never believed it would happen to me.
No, I just give me those weapons and I'll lock them right up. Put them right in the car. You'll never know that they were missing unless you need them. But you won't. Super safe train.
I do hold on to my glove, though.
Which
my
one?
gauntlet.
Yeah, that's fine. What could you possibly do with a gauntlet?
Well, it keeps it. I have smelly hand syndrome.
Oh my God, me too. I didn't think I'd ever meet another. He pulls off the leather glove that he has over his left hand, and it stinks. Ooh. There's a stink to it that it almost seems supernatural, almost as if he's been cursed on his hand. He says,
that's pretty bad, I guess.
Can I have a whiff of your brand?
Unfortunately, no. There was a law passed that I was not allowed to remove my gauntlet.
I made myself very vulnerable just then.
Let the man smell your hand.
Okay.
Give him your hand.
I can't do that. I'm not at that point in my therapy
Well,
yet.
God, fine, he says, and takes up your weapons. Are you handing your weapons to him or not?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll give him Smasher and Little Choppy.
And I cast, just as he's leaving, I cast Prestidigitation on Travis's hands to give them a terrible odor.
Okay. Oh my God, he says. What? How did that? Can you control your hand stink? It's almost as if you've just
There's
emitted
a valve
cloud.
on the glove.
Terrific! Is that like a crime fighting tool?
No,
like stinky hand knockout gas, and you shoot it out of your finger.
It's more just like a relationship ender.
Oh, well, not for me, man.
Oh wait! Did you find women who are into this? Is there a chat room I can join?
No, I'm just saying I'm feeling you as a buddy, as a friend. Anyway, your weapons will be waiting for you when we reach Neverwinter. Until then, maybe keep the valve closed because not everyone likes getting high on your own supply.
Got it.
And he walks into the engine compartment, and the door slams closed, and you hear a heavy clunk. And that's it for the engineer character. What did you guys think of him? Scale of 1 to 10.
I thought he had good motivation. Mm-hmm. I thought his character development was good.
So walking through the passenger car, you only see 3 other passengers on this ride. And they're not sitting together. They don't seem to know each other. They're not conversing. They're all just sort of doing their own little things. One of them is a stout dwarven woman with the largest muscles you've ever seen on a living person. She looks kind of...
Magnus is in the room.
Well, yeah. Deal with it.
Oh, no.
She looks... she's kind of fidgeting, looking out the window. She just kind of looks a little bit uncomfortable. Sitting about 2 rows behind her and on the other side of the car is a young boy who is wearing a fancy boy suit and a blue fancy boy cap, dressed up very fancily.
Can I roll insight to see how fancy?
Yeah, sure, if you want.
That's a 17. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Yes.
Oh my God! Yeah, make sure to really add this up.
It's a 16. It's a -1. 16.
Oh, a -1, then you die. God, Travis, if only in trying to discern his fanciness, your nose just starts bleeding and you fall over. And,
fancied to death.
Yeah, no, he's fresh to death. He looks very fancy, like a schoolboy, but fancy. And he's reading a book like a schoolboy would do, and he's a fancy young man. And then sitting a couple of rows behind him is a round young human man with a great big bushy beard, and he's wearing some sort of trashy wizard's robes. They're not as
like, you mean bad or you mean like trashy sexy? Some mesh.
It's both actually.
You can see the electric tape over his nipples.
No, it covers all of his essential oils, but it does say juicy on the back of the room, where his butt would be.
Are we on a train to Jersey?
Yes, Neverwinter is in New Jersey. Not a lot of people know that. This is like an Alt-America, sort of like Dark Tower, I should have pointed out. So, no, that's not true. Please don't buy into that at all. Yeah, and that is the passenger car as you continue walking back to, set down your personal effects in your sleeper car. As you pass through the chamber connecting the two cars, you open up the door to the sleeper car, and another elf is there. Another fairly tall elven man is there, wearing the garb, wearing the uniform for the Rockport Limited. He is also wearing a sort of Technicolor bow tie that's like prismatic and shifting in hues. And he looks down at you, and he comes up with a voice for himself very quickly. Hello. Oh, new passengers. I haven't met you. Welcome. What is this?
I instantly regret this voice.
Hello. Welcome. There it is.
Sounds like Vincent Price.
I found it. Hello. Welcome to the trade.
I'm Mike Myers as Lord Michael's having a stroke.
I'm doing my best. Welcome to the Are you making fun of my voice?
Getting fatter before our eyes. Who dumped a bucket of water on this guy?
How could I be sad? I've got new passengers to welcome to the. God damn it! Can I talk? Welcome to the train. My name is Jenkins. Can I help you find your seats or where to put your luggage? Man, I don't know.
I like your tie, Jenkins. Tell me about it.
But this is my flair. We all get to wear one piece of flair on Tuesdays.
What does it do?
What's it do? What's the thing?
Tell me all about it, stud.
It looks amazing.
Well, yes.
It doesn't possess any curative properties or what. Who are you?
Does it spin?
Stop.
I want to unfold this bow tie thing.
Wait, stop. Let's start over. Hello, I'm Jenkins. I'm the wizard attendant on the Rockport Limited. I will help you with your bags.
I reach out slowly to touch his bow tie.
Okay, you can touch it, I guess. A light surface.
You can keep going.
A light surface level touch would be preferred.
I really get in there.
Are you an attendant who's a wizard, or are you an attendant for a wizard?
I am a wizard who attends to your needs on the train. You let me know if you have any questions. I can take your bags, and I have a few other luxury services I can provide. My voice is shot from this weekend, and it's really we have to record.
No one made you do this voice, Griffin.
This needs to. I'm just saying we need to do a series wrap on Jenkins in this episode because I don't think I'm going to be able to do him next week.
I killed Jenkins.
Thank you. You said I have a few other luxury services I can provide to you. I can take you into one of our pleasure rooms.
I'm cool.
No, thank you.
It's not. Gentlemen, it's not nearly as salacious as I made it sound. It's just when I say things with my voice, it always sounds like I'm talking about slow sex.
Hey, Jenkins, I just noticed. I think your bow tie is too tight. I loosen it slightly. Does that help?
Oh, my God. Thank you, guys. A witch kissed me, and it cursed my...
Oh, God.
No, that's a joke.
Can we level up for that? That was great.
I feel very comfortable with this voice now. Yes.
Now it's like an old pair of shoes.
He helps you all load your luggage into your sleeper car. There's a triple bunk bed. It's basically like a big old Neapolitan ice cream sandwich of dudes, and you feel like the smell in there is going to get pretty fast. It's not a very big car. He helps you load up and starts to show you around the train. So he says, "This is the sleeper car." Well, hold on. Sorry, I hit my R very hard there. So, this, of course, is the sleeper car. You can rest in here. The trip will take about 3 hours once the train departs, which it should any minute. So, you won't need a full night's sleep. But if you're feeling nappy, this is a place where historically people sleep.
Jenkins, can I ask you a question?
I'm not finished.
Okay.
What you're going to want to do is place the pillow underneath your head.
We know how to go to sleep.
Okay, just checking. I'm here to serve, to attend to your every need. You're all set on blankets.
Yeah,
We actually need extra pillows. I sleep with a pillow between my knees and between my elbows and behind my head and under my feet. If I could
So we're gonna do this now, huh? We're gonna air this out
prescribe to the
now.
Griffin McElroy sleeping method.
I need to build myself a fucking exosuit of pillows, and I'm not proud of it. Like I am embarrassed about it, and it makes trips with my family a living hell.
Yeah.
A pillowy hell.
You go into a room you're sharing with Griffin, then you look for a pillow. There's just none there. He's absorbed them all.
Yeah, I need them for strength and energy. Jenkins says, now, of course, the car that you passed through coming in was the passenger car, and that is a car that is great for sitting.
Now, Jenkins, I saw
Captain Obvious.
I saw a dwarven woman in there, and I swear I recognized her, but I can't remember her name, and I don't want that awkward moment. You know what I mean? Do you have any information on her?
I'm not supposed to share privileged information regarding the identity of...
Give him a bribe.
We run a very discreet travel service.
Jenkins.
Jenkins.
Come on.
Jenkins.
Remember the thing with the tie?
Remember?
When you touched my tie, despite my request that you did not,
freed your
And it helped you out and felt good.
that is...
instrument of yours.
Jinky.
Okay, but you didn't hear this from me.
Okay.
Have you ever heard of Jess the Beheader?
Oh. Uh-huh.
A WWE, right?
She is a famous Mid-World Wrestling Federation star. Of course, I don't know why they call it wrestling, because it is a blood sport. There's not much grappling as much there is, deadly melee. But
You wrestle with your conscience after you kill somebody.
yes, and she has a very particular way of dispatching her foes.
Is it possibly
What's that?
she unheads them?
She
Yeah.
cuts their butt off.
Yes. Well,
Did I get it, Jenkins?
yes, you got it. 10.
Just between
You
us
just-
wizards.
100 trivia points to you, my good sir.
You get a free round of shots in the bar car.
I don't know what brings her on the train. I do know that I did have to carry her axe into the back car, and boy howdy, did that thing weigh a metric ton. But I don't mean to complain. I'm happy to do the work.
It's not where I thought I'd end up in life, but, life's a continuing, evolving adventure.
I love life on the rails. You meet a lot of interesting people.
Did you carry the axe back there?
Yes.
Kind of a shitty wizard.
I'm sorry, sir.
Nothing.
No, no.
This is second level stuff, Jenkins.
No, come on. Let's have a wizard chat. And I'd like to hear.
You should get out there and level up.
What am I gonna
saying.
do? What am I gonna do? Burn one of my daily slots on making an axe levitate?
Oh, sorry. I didn't realize life on the trails was so demanding. You had to have pyrotechnics at your fingertips 24/7.
Or you could just do what I do, which is have unlimited spell slots and use every spell in the book.
Oh, I've I've heard of you.
From every discipline.
You are of the god kind. He says, now behind the sleepy car, sometimes I call it the sleepy car. Behind the sleepy car is our dining car. You can go there for...
Peace.
Okay.
Magnus leaves.
Well, we can walk with you. We can do like a walk. Nope, you're just going by.
Yep, he's gone.
Well, to you two.
Now, Griffin, I need you to describe both scenes simultaneously.
I won't do that. I'm very, very tired.
I pop back into the sleeping car. You guys, the craziest thing just happened in there.
Oh, God.
Travis is taking
Travis is taking control.
Magnus has turned into Kramer.
It was ridiculous. They just handed me 2,000 gold when I walked in.
Behind the sleeper car is the dining car. You can go there for one free complimentary meal of your choice. I'm also the chef on this trade, so I'll make sure now that I can put a name to a face, I'll make sure to bake a lot of love into whatever you order.
You saving your spells for that?
What are you eating?
And then he eats a carrot in his face. That's Taco's mic drop.
I'm eating hardtack. Life's hard on the road.
The only time that you're allowed to eat food while we're recording this podcast is if it's fully work for actual in-game eating. So I'm just assuming that Taco's like having a party right now on some baby carrots.
He's eating some hardtack.
What is hardtack?
You know, like Johnny Cakes.
You know.
No, that's not hardtack.
It
You know,
is
hardtack, like
sea biscuits.
really hard bread that they had during the Civil War. Surprised you didn't read up on this before we recorded.
And then they used
told you I
it
was
to
gonna
put
do a
stuff up
whole
on the wall.
You're gonna have Justin's gonna go on another hardtack run.
You got to edit this one out too, Griffin.
And then behind that is, of course, the cargo car. You should have been walked through our security protocols at the station. Wait, what am I doing? What's this fucking voice?
You've gone into Mr. Belvedere.
And then, of course, behind... What was it?
It's a moving
Vincent
target.
Price.
And then, of course, behind...
little droopy dog.
behind the...
I'm sad.
One behind...
Jenkins. That's how you sound.
And, of course...
Back there's the
I'm
car.
I'm sort of the Mel Blanc of the trade. I keep everybody in stitches, all these different characters. Which one's the real me? You'll never know.
The three of you are being very cruel to me.
I'm sad now. You're making me very, very unhappy.
I live to serve the people on this train. I've never been treated like this in my life.
Smoking.
This is not out of character laughing. This whole time, everything you've done in the past 2 minutes has been to this man's face. You're just standing. Oh. Do you even want the rest of the tour?
Yeah.
Jenkins. I hug
This
him.
has all been in character. Are you telling me that this person, Jenkins, was having this, like, incredible mental breakdown where he couldn't remember what his own voice sounded like?
It was a very metaphysical moment for... Who am
Psychotic
I?
incident.
There's this cafe. I need to know that Jenkins was having this breakdown right in front of us. What is... No, that's not it. It's up here.
Who am I? What am Jenkins? I hold Jenkins.
No, I'm a big brave boy.
You're my big brave boy, Jenkins.
I can stand up to the slings and arrows that you fling at me. I would just like to finish the tour and get back to work, please.
Jenkins, we're just trying to make you strong, brother.
Behind the dining car is the cargo car. I'm done. Have a good day. Let me know if you need anything, but don't expect a quick response. Of course, it will be a quick response. I'm sorry. I can't.
How do we summon you? How do we summon you, Jenkins?
Well, the train has 4 goddamn cars, so just open all the doors and
So
yell
is it like
and
a magic word or like a whistle? Is there a bell somewhere?
Yes, a witch kissed me and cursed me so that anytime anybody yells a secret word, I have to attend to their every need, and that word is my fucking name, Jenkins.
Got it.
Jenkins, would you open the window, please?
Careful, don't burn a spell on it.
Yes, here. He opens the window. Is that good?
Perfect.
Griffin,
You feel the train...
Griffin, out of character. This is a great time to come up with a Jenkins catchphrase. I feel like he's going to be a fan favorite. Maybe like as he leaves, have him say something like sassy.
Sure.
How about this? What do you think about this one? Dynamite.
Yeah.
I like that
Okay,
one.
so that's the one I'm going to use, definitely. The train lurches and starts to move forward, and Jenkins looks out the window he just opened and says, there's a man standing in front of the train, which is peculiar. If you'll excuse me, I will need to go and handle that
Oh, no.
situation. Excuse me.
Call him Tom. Call him Tom.
Sorry, how do you know it's Tom Bodette out there?
Yes.
It's
Stab in
always
the
Tom
dark.
Bodette.
Do you think this is spell slot worthy? Or?
Okay, I'm out. What was it?
Dynamite.
Sayonara. No, that's what sucks.
You'll get it. You'll find it.
He says, he turns to you and closes the door, but then he cracks it back open and pokes his face in, and he says, smell you later.
And a T-shirt is born.
Hey everybody, this is Griffin McElroy, your Dungeon Master. Thank you all very much for listening to episode 12 of The Adventure Zone. Sorry that it is late. We got a little bit sidetracked when we were doing our live show. We only had a very small window in which we could record new episodes of The Adventure Zone, and we missed it. We goofed it. We done fucked up. So sorry about that. We're going to have another episode next week to make up for the week that we missed, and then we're going to get back to our usual lackadaisical every other week schedule. This week, The Adventure Zone is sponsored by NatureBox, a service you're probably familiar with if you listen to My Brother, and Me, and no other podcasts. We are the only other podcast that NatureBox does advertisements for. That's not true at all. NatureBox is a provider of snacks that are both good and good for you. They have 0 artificial flavors, colors, or sweeteners, 0 grams trans fats, and no high fructose corn syrup. You can grab some tasty, tasty snacks like jalapeno white cheddar popcorn, pistachio power clusters, or Big Island pineapple. I'm a big fan of the dark cocoa nom noms. They're like little no-bake morsels of sin, but they're not sinful because remember, these are the kind of nom noms that Jesus would eat. Probably. If you go to naturebox.com/adventure, you can get a free trial box of their favorite snacks. These are free snacks. I'm talking about free snacks right now. Are you paying attention? Because if not, you're going to miss out on these free snacks. Go to naturebox.com/adventure. I guarantee you are going to be satisfied by... That's Timothy Hudson or...
As is.
That's Timothy Hudson or V Lobster on Twitter. Jenkins, Ben C. Jenkins on Twitter. Graham, who you're going to meet here in a second. That's Graham Enos on Twitter. And Angus McDonald, that's Angry Angus on Twitter. And Jess the Beheader, who is Jess Osterhout, Sherlock Holmes on Twitter. That's a lot of characters. Not sure if we mentioned Lehman Kessler as Lehman Boy on Twitter. I think I pointed that one out last week. But yeah, that's a shit ton of characters. Introducing a lot of characters in this episode. I promise this is the last time we'll introduce characters for the rest of this run. But yeah, thanks you so much for listening. Please, if you get a moment, share it with a friend, share it on Twitter, leave us a review on iTunes. That really helps us out. And thank you all so much for being so supportive. Oh, and God, we haven't done an episode since the Max Fun Drive. You all crushed it in the Max Fun Drive. So many people, so many new donors came in and pledged your support for this show. And it was the most wonderful feedback we could have ever possibly hoped for. Thank you so much for telling us in a very direct and very helpful way that you like what we're doing. We're going to keep doing more of it. And as a reward for you donating, I'm not going to make this break go on any longer. Here's the rest of the episode. Thank you and enjoy.
Anybody tired?
I could take a short rest.
Let's take a short rest.
Okay, you take a 15-minute power nap.
Like a
as
pizzazz.
you take a pizziz right there as the train departs from Rockport Station.